Hi guys, and welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to announce or make my TBR of Gotta Things for Summer reading challenge. Basically, it's summer, I have loads of more reading time, even though I haven't been reading, but that's beside the point. I wanted to spice up my reading a bit and have some challenges, and I made my best friend make them for me. The reading challenge goes through all the months in the summer, June, July and August, and there is 4 challenges for each month. So it's not like overcomingly awful, like 4 books a month. It's fine, but it's just for fun. It's not like I'm supposed to read every single minute of my day, like when it is a readathon. It's just about fulfilling challenges and be cool, like me. I'm really cool. Let's start off with the month of June. And the first challenge is called Sex on the Beach, Read a Diverse Erotica. And I was like, really? And there was a lot of definitions issues. A book can have a deed in it without being erotica, really, in the sense of the word. So yeah, but we figured out. My best friend wanted it to be a lot of the deed. I just feel suddenly really embarrassed saying the word itself on the camera. I decided I wanted some paranormal, really smutty things, and I found this werewolf book, and it stood in the description that there is no ampreg in this book. And if that stood in the description, I assuming it's really intense in the deed. I'm gonna stop saying the D now. In the sex. This book is called Exhale by Joel Abernathy. It's about werewolves, and then I think one of them is married and has a kid, and then they have to go and rescue them together, and then on the way they realize that they are really attracted to each other, and sounds a lot of fun, and the reviews were really good for it. That was the first challenge of June. The next challenge is Time. Read a book you read a previous summer. I figured out I wanted to read Blood Red Road by Maura Young, and I read this book many years ago, like I think it's 2011 or something, I'm not quite sure, and I read it in Norwegian. That's for starters. Of course I'm gonna read this in English this time, and I have already ordered the book. I'm just waiting for it to come in the mail. I remember I really enjoyed this book, and I always wanted to keep on with the series. I just never picked it up the rest of it, so it came to the fact that I forgot the first one. I have to read the first one to continue the rest, and yeah. I borrowed this one in the library as well, so I don't own the Norwegian copy either. How do I even describe it? It's a dystopia, and they live pretty like in a scorched world. I don't quite remember, but then the main character's twin brother gets kidnapped, and she goes out to rescue her. She has to like leave the comfort of the home to go out in this really dangerous and totally wild world. And I remember, as I said, that I really enjoyed it. I couldn't put it down, and I'm excited to see how I feel about it now, and then finally maybe finish the series. The next challenge is Tiny Sprout, read a underrated middle grade book. I chose The Chosen Ones by Scarlett Thomas. This is the second book in the Royal Craig series. I have read the first one, and even though the first one is like known a bit, I haven't barely seen anyone talk about it, and it doesn't really have a lot of ratings on Goodreads either, and of course then the second book has even less ratings. I read the first book last year, and I really enjoyed it. So when the sequel was out, I purchased it at once, and I am really excited to pick it up, so it fits really well. This middle grade is all about books, and that books has a lot of power. It's about magic, and I really do recommend this. It's a lot of fun, at least just like start with the first one of course, but I recommend the first one, and I'm excited to see how the story goes in the second book. I need my notes for the last challenge in June. It's called Airborne. Read or listen to a short novella written by an LGBTQIA author, or that features an LGBTQIA character. I don't really own a lot of short novellas, so it probably was only like one option for me if I was gonna pick something already on my shelves, and that is Every Hearted Away by Shannon McGuire. I know that this book has an asexual character, so there is that. It fits the criteria. This is basically about porno fantasy, but it is about a character that's come back from the fantasy worlds, like they went to Narnia. Not that Narnia is in this book because copyright, but they went to Narnia and then they come back, and it's about how they live after being in these fantastical worlds and how they deal with being back in their normal lives. I have heard so many good things about this. I'm really excited to pick it up, and it's super short, so probably gonna read it in one sitting or something. Moving on to July. The first challenge is Wet Panties. Read a diverse fic or a self-published diverse book. My best friend made this challenge with this specific author in mind, so I don't know if you decide to do this challenge how you will solve it, but yeah, thank you, my best friend. The author I'm talking about is Patricia Durares. I have talked about her previously when I read Metamorphosis back in November. She self-publishes all her books. They are all fanfics of Ariri from Attack on Titan, thereby self-published and a diverse fanfic. As I said, I have read Metamorphosis by her and I absolutely loved it. This is Chasing Summer, her more known work, or one of her favorite work that she has written herself, and I just heard a lot of good things about this, and it's really cute. This is not my copy, this is my best friend's copy, so yeah, she was prepared for me to pick this because I had no idea what else to pick, but I'm really excited to pick this up. She has quite a lot of different books as well, but I chose this one mostly because it's called Chasing Summer and it's a summer challenge, and as I said, heard so many good things, so I'm really excited. The next challenge for July is Refreshing Rain. Read a book with a light blue cover. I had different options for this, but I went with American Panda by Gloria Chow. First of all, this cover is adorable. It's light blue, right? Yeah, it's at least light blue hair. I'm not quite sure what this is about. I mostly picked it up because I know the main character or her family or herself is from Taiwan, and I haven't really read anything from Taiwan, so it sounded diverse and it's just sounded like a really cute and fun contemporary, which I'm all for right now. So I'm really excited to pick it up and I'm prepared myself for the cuteness. The next challenge is Sunburnt. Read a comic or a graphic novel, I assume. I chose The Last Unicorn, which I had for a year now. It's by Peter S. Beagle, and it's also like a game or a series and also a novel, I think. And I picked this up actually because of my best friend, because she wanted me to read it and I still haven't picked it up, so I thought it was quite fitting for me to read it now, and I had it for so long and I'm really excited to pick it up. I'm not quite sure what it's about like specifically, but I'm assuming it's about a unicorn, and we cannot have enough of unicorns, so excited for this one as well. Some of these names for these challenges are just wonderful, and I will never get over Wet Panties, by the way, and I tried to say with a straight face earlier. Did I do it right? I don't even know. But the next one is called Energic. Read a book with 600 plus pages, and I was like, you don't get energic by that, you get tired. But she was like, yeah, but you feel energic reading a big book. I don't know, she just sounded really funny. I chose Royal Assassin by Robin Hobb. I might read this before July because I have a TBR list, but then I will read just the next one in the series, which is called Assassin's Quest. I had to look over to my shelf, and that one is like 800 pages plus, and this one is like 600 something 30 pages, so they both fit the criteria anyways. This is the second book in the first year's trilogy, and it follows Fitz, who learns to be an assassin and who also is the bastard of the prince in the land where they live, and the world building is great and the writing is great, and I really do recommend the first one, even though I already read that one, and I'm really excited to finally continue this series. Now we are at August, which is quite a long time until, and just to be clear, I might change any of these because I am an indecisive person. The next challenge is Bare Legs. Read a book set on the beach or with a sandy cover. So I had one book where there was a desert on it and it was basically perfect for this challenge, but that was the third book in the series and I did not bother reading the first two to get to that one right now. So I was allowed to take this, Kingdom of Sleep by E.K. Johnson, with a beautiful cover, and if you can see down here, there is a desert. and a castle, and that totally counts. This is the second book to a 1001 Nights series, and it's also the final one, I'm pretty sure, but it's set like generations after the first one. Seems like a Sleeping Beauty retelling, and the first one was a 1001 Night retelling. So I'm not quite sure what this is about, but I love the first one and I'm really excited to read this one, and the cover is beautiful. By the way, and also the US edition has another title, just saying, if you like search it up and you can't find it or something. So yeah. The next challenge is called Sweaty Armpits, which is a great name, and it's read a book about pirates, or with pirates, which fits the name quite well, I would say. I am planning to pick up These Rebel Waves by Sarah Raj, which comes out in July, so I will have it in August, obviously. But if I don't feel like it, I might pick up Daughter of the Pirate King by Tricia Levenseller, but I'm not sure. I probably will pick up the other one I just mentioned. So yeah, and the only thing I know about that one is that it's about pirates, and this one is about the Daughter of the Pirate King, so they're both about pirates. Yay! And the next challenge is called Air Conditioner, and it's read a crime book with 400 plus pages, and I don't understand why Air Conditioner has something to do with a crime book, but apparently when people get murdered, she imagined the air conditioner being on, and they're like, oh, someone is dead. Something like that. That didn't make any sense as I said that out loud. So the one I chose is Malkas by Jon Espe. I think the English title is The Devil's Cross or something, I'm not sure. But this is the 5th book with Harry Hole. I only read 1, 2, 3, so I have to read number 4 before reading this one, but I will probably have done that by August anyway, so it's fine. Because number 4, which could have gone to this challenge, is not 400 plus pages, but number 5 is. So that's just how it's gonna be. And the last challenge is back to school, read a historical fiction with a white cover. And I just bought this, so I was really happy that I could read it for the challenge, and it is The Song of Achilles, sure, by Madeline Miller. And I heard so many good things about it. I got this beautiful, really nice edition, and it's white, even though it's blue hair, but it's still white. So yeah, I am excited for this one. That was all the challenge there for Got Things for Summer reading challenge. It sounds so great to say it out loud. Please join me. I will write all the challenges. I will write all of them down below so you can pick your books. I realized that I'm posting this video like a tiny bit late. I should probably have posted it before June is here. But like, you have the whole month to read 4 books. I know you can do it. You're my mate, okay? You can do it. I'm going now, and this is gonna be fun. I swear. As I said, any of these books might change, and I will do a wrap up in every month? In August? Dang it. I don't know. I'm so indecisive. Bye!